Hey everyone, Mike with Pine Ridge Garage. Welcome back. Today we got this JK behind me that we are going to work on cleaning up the wheel wells. We'll take off the fenders, the bumpers, and we're going to RAPTOR line all of that. So come along as we do this, and we'll show you some steps away. We'll use this RAPTOR liner up in the wheel wells and on the fenders and on the bumpers. Being up here in northern Michigan, they take a beating, especially through the winter and with all the salt, and of course just four-wheeling and stuff in the summertime, but the salt takes its toll. So we're going to clean it all up, RAPTOR line it, and make it look like new again. Come along. Moab. So here we go. Hey, we're going to work on taking these fender flares off first. See how that goes. Button head bolts. I don't know if they're metric or not. How easy some of these are going to come out, but we'll find out. Ooh, smokers. The old parts tray. Some of these are gonna get tough. They've been in here in Michigan rust. And have to spray some of these down. What the heck? Whoa. Alright, got that fender flare off. Had to cut a couple bolts off. So same kind of thing here. I've got all the ones that come loose. The other ones are not, they're just spinning. So I'm gonna have to use a grinder on them. Put a little bigger flapper wheel on this. Not flapper wheel, but cutting disc. Slice and dice that bolt off. Chisel will do it in a minute. Let's see if the chisel will work. One. Two. Three. There's three. Okay. Should fall off. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get these nut certs. Rib nuts put in there, and we'll drain these ones off. Start fresh. I need some new rib nuts. Anyway, we'll clean this all up. All right, there's one, two. Stay tuned. Okay. So, use a little grinder here to kind of open up those sides. Took the Scotch Brite, just went over everything. Gotta rough this up for that Raptor, so that's what we're doing, is just prepping it. Get it all prepped, scratched up. Whoop. And then down here, I'm going to use some of that rust converter, of course. So all kind of cleaned up here, pretty decent. Got these out. I'll have to get some nut cert kits, but I'm gonna clean this up just a little more, little spots, and then I'll use that rust converter. I'm going to do the frame here where it can reach inside here, and then eventually we'll be doing the bumper. But I'm going to get things prepped here, this side and the other side. So I'll get that done. Okay, so got this rust converter, they call it. Just brush it on if you cleaned up the bare metal like we did here. get painted in. Like so. If you watch, it will start turning black. Do the frame. Okay. That works pretty good. I've done a couple vehicles, frames on a couple of trucks, and these really do a good job. Creates a nice primered surface so that you can paint it, oil it, but it really seems to work. Alright, Mike with the Pine Ridge Garage here again. We're back on the Jeep Wrangler. And so, as you saw from our mail opening, we got some tools and a nut search. So we're going to figure out which size we need. I'm thinking 5/16 18, but let's see here. Alright, we're going to lower this Jeep. Alright, so we've got these holes that we're already in here, and so let's see, that might work. Okay, either we drill them out just a hair, ain't much, we might do that. Let's see up here, quite a bit bigger. Well, let's see what other ones we got. We got 1/4 20s. Try them. Okay, so there's a 5/16. That don't seem too good for the front ones. Let's try these 1/4 20s. Oh yeah, that's gonna work nice. Just a little cleanup, if any. We might have to do a combination of, but I think some 1/4 20s in the front are gonna seem pretty good. We'll tap them holes flat, dolly them flat. So, and then here in the back, same thing, we'll flatten them out. That works pretty good too. So it may be a combination. Well, anyways, we'll get things ready. I want to get these in, so we'll dolly some of these out, smooth them out, and get some nut search going. So I'll bring you back when we get started on that process. Okay, welcome back. The next day, we had some high winds and took the power out last night for a few hours, and then finally came back on around, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, I guess it was. But so the wind has died down. Beautiful day outside. Back in the garage on the Jeep here. So got to do some slice and dice on these bolts. Their heads are all stripped out. I don't know about that one yet. Probably drill it out. We'll see what we can do to get them out, but we got most of them out, but there's a few, so we'll work on that. Well, of course, safety first. Got my glasses, got my gloves, got my hearing protection. Let's be safe. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Got it up. Now I'll have to clean it. Well, there you go. Now, let's go to the other side and see how easy that one comes off. Getting there. Okay, we'll move over here. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're going a little bit there. There we go. Right up there. All right, got it on. Good deal. All right, let's clean up some rust, get our nut cert. I'm gonna put nut certs in these so we can just bolt direct into it is my plan. I got them coming. We'll get some, probably some stainless ones. Anyways, get them in and that'll do. That'll do. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Huh. Okay, so we got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, there, there. Supposedly here too, so that one might be a 5/16. We'll have to see. Alright. Okay, did a little grinding, got these areas ready so I can put nuts right up against steel. Alright, Mike with Pine Ridge Garage here again. We're back on the Jeep Wrangler. And so tools and the nut certs, so we're going to figure out which size we need. So we've got these holes that we're already in here, and so let's see. That might work. Okay. Either we drill them out just a hair. Ain't much. We might do that. Let's see up here. Quite a bit bigger. Well, let's see what other ones we got. We got 1/4-20s. Try them. There's a 5/16. That don't seem too good for the front ones. Let's try these 1/20s. Oh yeah, that's gonna work nice. And then here in the back, same thing. We'll flatten them out. That works pretty good too. So it may be a combination. Well, anyways, we'll get things ready. I want to get these in, so we'll dolly some of these out, smooth them out, and get some nut certs going. So I'll bring you back when we get started on that process. 1/20. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, that's good. That one, that one, that one. Too big. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's always sometimes hard to get to know what the strokes should be. So that's why you see me tightening it just a little and squeezing on it just a little extra. Alright, there we go. That's a very handy tool for that. So, got them all in. We'll finish prepping this surface. All the surfaces that we're going to end up spraying that RAPTOR liner on. We'll scuff up with Scotch-Brite, sandpaper, this kind of stuff here. We'll clean up. And then we'll get ready for the Raptor liner. So, all right. Until next time. Okay. Well, we're gonna take these, take this bumper off. Whoops. I'm gonna have to unplug the wire. There we go. Okay. So we got that bumper off. We got to do some cleanup and repaint it, clean this frame up. So what I've done, just to update here, is I got this all prepped. Took this the front bumper off. Got that off. We're gonna clean this up also. We got a few spots here and there. We'll clean up and do some rust conversion on it, and then we'll paint it with that wrinkle block again. Ooh, there's a spot there we gotta do. So, yeah, we did some clean up there too. So that's kind of where we're at with it. Clean this frame up. I did get this edge cutting tape that I will use to tape along the body line here on all these areas, and then mask all this off up here with paper and plastic, and then we'll spray that Raptor bed liner material on there on all these four corners. So that's the plan, and we'll go from there. I've got this put on, these wheel wells, where I want. You can see the line. Then I just took some masking tape, and then I'll put paper over this and this. So I've got that done. You can see that black line right there. That's the wire. So we're going to tape it all off and get things ready. Okay, back at the Jeep here. So you can see I put that on where I wanted it to spray up to with the bed liner. So then we'll peel that wire and cut the edge. So I got things taped off, masked off with paper and everything where we don't want it to go. And then, as you know, I had these nutserts that I put in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some bolts in it with some masking tape, because we don't want to spray and get any of that rubber bed liner material in those threads. So that's what we're going to do. So just taking a piece of masking tape, wrapping it around, and you just thread that in there. Okay, got that done. I'll take you, we'll walk around. So I've got where I want. I'm gonna spray here, up in there. Same thing here. Got the bolts in place, got it all taped and masked off, as well as over here. So now we have things prepped, and we'll plastic the rest of the Jeep off with some plastic. So as you can see, we got the plastic all put on, covering the rest so we don't get any overspray on the Jeep. Get it all masked off. All right, so for the Jeep, picked up this RAPTOR tough protective coating kit. We'll open it up here. I got the RAPTOR acid etch primer, a couple cans of those. So we get a measuring cup, we get the spray kit, sprayer. This is the hardener, and then got 4 jugs of the coating. So should have plenty, I hope. And then so anyways, we'll read the instructions and get things ready. So to start with, I'm going to do the acid etch primer, and so shake this up for 10 minutes, it said. You know how it goes. Oh, there's the ball. Ah, there we go. All right. Woo. Oh. And it says apply 1 to 2 coats, 3 to 5 minutes splash time between coats. Allow surface to dry approximately 10 to 20 minutes before applying the RAPTOR coating. Well, that's all right. We got time. So, okay. We'll let it flash for 5 minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Okay, Yeah, we'll read some instructions. Oh my goodness. So let me know, are you the kind of people that like to read the instructions, or do you just wing it and just guess? I kind of like it, especially something I've never done before. I like to read the instructions and learn a little bit about it. So that's what we're going to do. Read the instructions. And so, let me get a refreshment. Get ready for this. So what they say is to, oh boy, I hope this thing comes resealed. Must. Okay, cool. So what it said, oh, you even got a seal. Okay. Says take 8 ounces of this. And there's a line on it. That was close. Okay, we'll reseal that. Then you take this 8 ounces, dump it into here. Okay, put the cap back on, and it says be careful not to over tighten. And then shake. Pressure, air pressure, 40 to 60. Well, I set it right around 50, between 50 and 55. So, okay. We're gonna get try it out. That's pretty good. Okay, we've got her all painted. Got 2 coats, 2 good coats on it. Oop. Spray a little down in there. Try on the other side too. There. All right. I like it. Time will tell when we unmask it. Looking good. Overspray is not too bad, but yeah, I'm glad we covered it with plastic. So pretty good stuff. Oop, there's a spot. About out in my gun here. Just about out. I don't feel much in there. All right, looking good. And we'll have to go through cleaning the gun. And a few hours we'll be able to probably start unmasking it. It's got to set up. What did it say? It said touch to dry less than an hour, thorough dry 5 to 7 days. So anyways, a couple hours we'll be able to touch it and peel back the paper, and then peel that cutting edge tape. So, all right, this is Mike, Pine Ridge Garage. Thanks for watching, and I'll bring you back as we start unmasking it and revealing what we've got done. So, looking forward to it. This customer is anxious to get it back, and we still got these fenders to deal with, and rear bumper, spare tire carrier, and of course the front bumper. So still not sure what we're going to do as far as whether we're going to Raptor line it or just wrinkle paint it. So we'll see. I did a little test spot here on this little piece of steel, and we're going to see how it wrinkles. They say it's supposed to wrinkle, but we're going to find out. Okay, Mike back here again with Pine Ridge Garage. So we've got a little farther, we have taken all the plastic and the masking paper and everything off, and so you can see we got the Rhino liner on. Really turned out in good shape here. Inside here, really like it. That's going to be nice. That frame is black because we use that rust converter, so we're going to do more of the frame with that, but you can see we've here's the front wheel wells. Turned out really good. Did some of that in there, but we got these panels that we'll put back in here that are shields that were part of the rough country kit, and those will get just cleaned up, and we'll put some fresh wrinkle black or black paint, that wrinkle finish. We'll get that on both of these front fenders. You can see where the bolts that we put in. Now we got good threads to be able to thread in the main fasteners that hold the fenders on. So turned out really good. And here's the other rear fender on the driver's side. So yeah, so coming out good. So that'll probably wrap this up for the part 1 of this series of 2 that of doing a Raptor liner on the wheel wells. And we're in the process of cleaning up the bumpers and the fenders, and we'll get them, we'll continue with that and show you how that works. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button, that thumbs up like. Share this with others. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it for notifications of other videos. So stay tuned for part 2 of the Moab Jeep JK. And remember, have fun while you're getting it done. Thanks. See ya.